Certainly, yes. We're going to check in with Alexa, correct?
I believe so.
Alexa
Is it time
Triscler,
for a
are
forecast?
you ready for us?
Well, here you come.
She's ready.
Here we
Hey,
go.
Alexa.
Yeah, like you were just saying, that torrential rain is passing off to the North Shore now. So the South Shore, thankfully, done with the heavy rain. So the South Shore just got slammed with so much rain, but the South Shore, the New Orleans metro area, is done with the rain. But we're still looking at some heavier showers for parts of our river parishes just north of Laplace and for Lake Maurepas. But the heaviest of the rain is in St. Tammany Parish from Mandeville to Covington. St. Tammany Parish just getting slammed with those heavier showers. We'll be watching this little band of heavier rain, this little embedded heavy downpour that's about to move into Mandeville. It has kind of that twisting motion with it. Maybe we'll get a tornado warning triggered out of that. We'll see. There's nothing there yet. It's just the way the orientation of it looks. I wouldn't be surprised if we got one, but hopefully not. It's just something to kind of take note of. Otherwise, what you can expect on the North Shore, just a lot of heavy rain pressing in right now. The heavy showers from Mandeville to Covington and into Hammond, southern Tangipahoa Parish, getting that really, really intense swath of heavy rain at this point, and that stretches into Washington Parish. Heavy showers across the area from Franklinton to Bogalusa, and for South Mississippi, Pearl River, seeing the heavy showers at this point. But getting a break for Hancock County, but Slidell getting slammed with those heavier downpours at the moment. So this is what we have. All of the impacts transitioning to the North Shore at this point. Flash flood warning in effect for southern Tangipahoa Parish and southern St. Tammany Parish right now. So we're going to have to continue to wait this out and watch this as we go through the next several hours. Once this storm system clears out of here, once Francine is out of here overnight tonight, we'll see those improving conditions like we've mentioned. But still a couple more hours of heavy rain across the North Shore expected, all the way from Tangipahoa Parish, St. Tammany, Washington, and again, Pearl River County in South Mississippi, seeing the heavy rain. So this is what we have. This is our current radar depiction of what's happening when it comes to the rain, all happening on the North Shore now. But luckily, we're starting to see those trends on satellite that indicate that the worst of Francine's impacts are moving away from us. So the South Shore is done when it comes to the rain. The South Shore is done when it comes to the rain, but the heavy rain still positioned north of the lake and for South Mississippi. But you can see on our satellite trends here, things are going to trend in a much better direction in just a couple hours from now. Once we get closer to midnight and overnight, we will be done with this. It will be a little breezy on the back side of it, but things will be certainly getting better for us as we get into the overnight. But the wind gusts are still pretty impressive. For the airport in Kenner, 60-mile-per-hour gusts right now. So the strong winds are still with us at this point, and they will continue for the next couple of hours. Closer look at those wind gusts across the area. 53-mile-per-hour gusts at the lakefront, gusting up to 33 miles per hour in Slidell. 44-mile-per-hour gusts in Baton Rouge, 49 in Gonzales. So we've got 40 to 60-mile-per-hour gusts across the region. And again, as those impacts transition to the North Shore, as they are right now, we're going to continue to see the heavy rain and the gusty winds across the area. Just give it a couple more hours and we'll be done with this thing. That's really all we can say, is that we're waiting it out. We're getting through this. It's just been awful. All the rain we've received over the last couple hours is just it's really remarkable how much rain we've gotten. Unfortunately, just tons of rain getting dumped over the New Orleans metro area, just from the river parishes all the way through to New Orleans East, was just a nightmare. And unfortunately, it's going to take some time for that water to recede. I did want to pull up our radar again to see how much rain we've accumulated. But like we showed you earlier, some of us got up to 4 to 6 inches of rain in a very short amount of time. So this storm has just been very impactful when it comes to the damaging wind gusts and the heavy rain that has fallen across the area and continues to fall on the North Shore. So waiting for our current radar to pop up so I can show you kind of what's been going on over the last couple of hours to give you how much rain, just a radar estimation of how much rain we've received over the last 3 hours. As that loads up, just something to kind of keep in mind with these systems. It's hard to say who's going to see the heaviest of the rain, and unfortunately it just set up over our very vulnerable spots. Our most populated areas, of course, got the bulk of the rain. So over the last 3 hours, I mean, many of us seeing our rainfall totals, pushing and exceeding 4 to 6 inches of rain. So it's just a very impressive amount of rain for us. So getting a closer look at that, just at this point, yeah, 5, 6, this 4.9 inches, but anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of rain generally across the city, and for our river parishes as well. Probably anywhere from 4 to 6, pockets closer to 6 inches in those worst case scenarios. So unfortunately, that's what we've had over the last few hours. So getting into what's currently happening again on the North Shore is where we're seeing the heaviest of the rain. So from Slidell and St. Tammany Parish through Covington and Mandeville, that's where the heavy stuff is happening at this point. I want to switch now to our Hammond radar to get you a better look at that. There we go. So those steady showers, continuing to see that flash flood warning for a good chunk of the North Shore, southern Tangipahoa Parish, and St. Tammany under that flash flood warning, because the heavy downpours, they continue on and they will be with us over the next couple of hours. Unfortunately, we will continue to see that heavy rain push into the North Shore. So I did want to bring you an update from the National Weather Service. They're just extending the time for the flash flood warning for our river parishes, because it's just going to take a lot of time for that water to go down and recede. Even though the rain has let up for the South Shore, there's still going to be standing water for the next several hours. So still keeping that same advice. Don't leave your home, stay at home, wait till this is done. It's really not a good idea to get out there and hit the roads now. It's very dangerous, very treacherous, a lot of standing water across much of the metro area, and it's deep water. So it is very dangerous to go outside and travel now. So you want to stay locked in, you want to stay inside, ride this thing out. Hopefully you haven't lost power. I know tons of people have lost power with those damaging winds that have spread across the area. And now we're still seeing those very strong winds continuing for portions of the area, isolated gusts for parts of the area up to 50 to 60 miles per hour. And the heavy rain again pushing into Covington and Mandeville at this point. That's where the heaviest of the showers are pushing in. A closer look at those happening along I-12, but even Slidell, included in those heavier downpours. But look at that, all that torrential rain coming in off of Lake Pontchartrain from Mandeville, Madisonville. That's where the heaviest of this is going into right now, stretching up into Folsom and to Hammond. Hammond getting slammed with that heavy rain, and along I-55. So just a nasty set as we go into the next couple of hours as we continue to ride this thing out. It's traveling pretty slowly. Francine is taking its time. I know we've been saying how it's going by fast. It will be going by fast, but unfortunately not fast enough. It's just lingering a little bit too long and dumping too much rain for a good portion of the area. So we're going to continue to ride this thing out and watch these rainfall totals add up now for the North Shore. So I did want to go ahead and throw on the accumulation for the North Shore. So of course those totals not as high yet, since we're waiting to see, how much can we pick up on the North Shore so far, seeing anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rain for parts of St. Tammany Parish and southern Tangipahoa Parish, up to maybe 4 inches. And again, these are radar estimations, not always the best. They don't give you the exact numbers, kind of just a good estimate of what you can see. So on the North Shore, starting to see anywhere from 3 to 4, maybe 5 inches in a few spots, especially for southern Tangipahoa Parish. So those totals are certainly adding up right now. And we'll continue to see those totals adding up into the next couple of hours, because that's what we have. This kind of band of storms, or this band of heavier showers, I should say, is just going to linger probably, I would say, over the next hour or two, unfortunately, just continuing to bring that heavy rain, those torrential downpours for St. Tammany Parish and really all of the North Shore and a good portion of South Mississippi. Really Pearl River County completely covered in that heavy torrential rain, but Hancock County getting a break from some of those showers right now. So right along the coastline, not seeing as much rain for parts of South Mississippi. So yeah, it is going to be busy the next couple of hours. Like we've been saying, overnight tonight, that's when conditions will be improving for us. So looking forward to getting to the overnight hours so we can be over and done with Francine.
Over and done with Francine sounds fantastic.
Sounds